Let's travel Korea! Hello, everybody. I'm really happy to do this broadcasting. Topic is Let's travel Korea. Actually, I'm Korean, so I live in Korea, so I do know about Korea quite a lot. There are a lot of things to introduce you guys traveling Korea. First of all, to start today's broadcast, I want to talk about this. Right before traveling Korea, you need to decide which destination you're gonna travel of Korea. Okay, let me draw a simple picture of Korea like this, and look at this. Okay, this is kind of a map of Korea Peninsula. Right above the Korea, that is China, and right next to Korea, that is Japan. And unfortunately, Korea is separated in two different areas, North Korea and South Korea. It seems like some kind of a magnetic North Pole and South Pole. And that's pretty sad story, isn't it? But anyway, Korea is separated. Actually, South Korea is really extremely safe place to travel, and it is highly developed nation. So I personally recommend you to travel South Korea if you have the chance. As you guys already know, North Korea is a little bit dangerous place to travel because North Korea is some kind of a, how can I explain that? It's not democratic country. It is some kind of a dictatorship country. You guys already heard about North Korea's dictator and North Korea's nuclear weapon issues, isn't it? But even though there are that kind of country, not country, separated area of North Korea, but you don't need to care about North Korea's thing when you travel South Korea because South Korea's military power is pretty strong. So even though North Korean people have strong military power, but they would not attack South Korea. Sometimes you could hear some kind of a small battle between North Korea and South Korea, but you don't need to care when you travel South Korea because Korea, especially South Korea, is really extremely safe place to travel. And let me introduce you several good location to travel of South Korea. First of all, that is the capital city, which is called Seoul over here. And another big city is Busan over here, right next to the ocean. And another big city is Daegu and Incheon and Daejeon. And Jeollab province is the biggest city is Gwangju. And there is some kind of a Gangwon province area. So as you guys see, every single spot is pretty big city and a pretty good place to travel. And from here, I personally recommend you to travel two different main locations. First of all, I recommend you Seoul because this place is capital city of Korea. So there are a lot of things to see and enjoy and travel. And also I recommend you to travel Busan. Busan is the second largest city of Korea and it is some kind of a port city and it has a beautiful beach area as well, such as Gwangan Beach and Haeundae Beach. So this specific location is really great place to travel. And if you have a week, approximately a week to travel Korea, then for 3 days you could travel Seoul area, and the another 3 or 4 days you could travel Busan. Then the travel might be the best plan to travel of South Korea. And if you have several more days, I recommend you one more location which is called Gyeongju. If you travel Gyeongju, then you could see a lot of historical unique things of Korea. I mean, there are a lot of castle, historical temple, historical culture things in Gyeongju. So personally, I believe that if you travel Gyeongju, you might see a lot of really interesting and unique stuff of Korea. And if you want to enjoy really modernized great things, then you could travel Seoul. If you want to enjoy the beautiful beach and beautiful people and the really delicious food and extremely exciting things, I personally recommend you to travel Busan. So, the three best locations to travel as a foreigner, I believe that Seoul, Busan, and Gyeongju. Those places are the best places to travel. Okay, if I rank it, I'm gonna put the most score to Busan. This is the best location to travel. You could say Busan or Busan. Both are possible. Nowadays, Korean people use Busan, so Busan. And the second best place to travel of Korea, I do believe Seoul. And the third best place to travel Korea is Gyeongju. So it has three different kind of options. Busan is kind of a port city and it has beautiful beach area, and it is really exciting place to enjoy. And Seoul is capital city and it is mega gigantic city, and you could see so many great stuff in Seoul. And if you want to see really historical great feature in Korea, then definitely the best location is Gyeongju. So if you plan to travel South Korea, the best locations are Busan, Seoul, and Gyeongju. I really hope that you could have really enjoyable experience and great experience of Korea. And in another movie clip, I'm gonna explain more stuff of traveling Busan, traveling Seoul, and traveling Gyeongju. Okay, thanks for listening about this broadcast, and I really hope that you're gonna travel Korea's beautiful locations in the future. Okay, thanks for listening, and have a good day. Peace.